How's it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at some gems on Facebook Marketplace. These are the cream of the crop, top tier, high performance cars, neck breaking machines that we all love. First things first though, I just want to mention that my stickers are on sale. Go pick one up. Tag me in a photo on Instagram and I'll share you on my story. I'm trying to do something big for the Mustang, so it would really help me out. Let's dive right in. So first up, we got a 2001 Toyota Celica, and I feel like every Toyota Celica that has been on this list is very different, and this one is no exception. This one looks like it just broke out of a rodeo. It's got some weird front nose piercings up here and some maybe horns up on the hood. It kind of looks like a bull. I don't know why, it just reminds me of a bull charging at you. Now, I don't think it's a very aggressive bull, but it looks like a bull. I'm assuming these are for downforce for the front wheels. Obviously, this car is front wheel drive. It's got a rear wing, but as we'll look at it in a second, it's missing its actual wing part, which is kind of odd. Don't know why. Maybe some weird weight reduction. Maybe he just needs some stabilizers in the back like a fighter jet. He's got that much power. I wouldn't doubt it. The wheels aren't as bad as they could be. The side decal adds probably 10 to 15 horsepower. As you can see, he got a little close to probably a barrier while he was drifting around a track. So he's got a little scratch up front, just a small one. Maybe some wax will just buff that out. The matte red just covering the whole exterior just looks phenomenal. It just looks super sporty, super clean. If you can't hear the sarcasm spewing out of my ass right now, I apologize, but this car just looks disgusting. Going into the interior, everyone knows to add the maximum amount of horsepower, you need to paint all of your interior trim red, okay? It's just a must. It's just a must nowadays. It seems like every video of these racer cars, you see everyone painting their trim on the interior red. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I don't know if people think it looks super cool, but spray painting everything red with some Rust-Oleum cans does not add power. It does not look cool. It just makes everything look cheap and tacky. Your airbag cover, all of your fucking vents, yeah, that's what you want to smell. You want to smell fresh paint. It's not the same as wrapping things on the interior, spray painting, you know, once you rub up on it. And look at that overspray. What is this? Who the fuck painted this shit? A fucking second grader? Come on. You could do better than that. Also, the floor looks like they were just fucking eating popcorn and watching movies all night. What's with this disgusting floor? If you're gonna sell a car, at least wash the interior and the exterior. Come on, you don't want to present it like this. It's disgusting. No one wants to see that. Under the hood, it's turboed, whoopity-doo-dah, and more red spray painted trim and shit. Adding, maximum amount of horsepower. The hatch is gutted, so there's no carpet, no spare, none of that shit that you don't need. Maximum weight reduction right here. Again, just what you need for a car like this. But yeah, overall, I think this Toyota Celica is a mean street killer. The drift stitching up front, the matte red, the decals on the side that add maximum amount of horsepower. When you bring a chick into the interior, it's a done deal at that point. She's gonna see the red spray painted trim and know that you're. What the fuck? Why are you painting your floor mat? What the god? Oh my! All right, we're moving on. Get out of here. You're painting your damn floor mats red too? No one's even gonna see that except for me because I got hawk vision. I'm moving on. I'm done with this car. Next up, we got a domestic car, a 2005 Ford Mustang V6. And nothing says America like a Ford Mustang and an AR-15. It's been in a fight with Wolverine and Freddy Krueger up front. It's got some racing stripes going down the side and on the fenders. It's just overall a 10 out of 10 mean street machine. Hot Wheel edition. Hot Wheels everywhere. This guy is a fucking big ass fan of Hot Wheels, and I think it is the dumbest shit ever when you see a grown ass man driving around a Hot Wheel decked out car, especially a fucking V6 Mustang. Window louvers. These are the cheapest window louvers I've ever seen. I've looked around for some rear window louvers for a while now, and you can find these on OfferUp for like under $100. They're just cheap ABS plastic. You can tell that they're all faded and shit. Tinted taillights, stock wheels. The interior is all cluttered. Again, just what everyone wants to see, your shit inside your car when you go to sell it. Oh, look! More spray painted shit. Who would have guessed it? So it seems like it's a common theme for racers to do this. I don't know why they love playing with rattle cans. I don't know if they love the smell of it, just, killing their brain cells slowly. But spray painting everything yellow in this case, again, it doesn't add horsepower. Hot Wheel sticker, very badass right there. Now this looks a bit more legit than the Celica. I will say that. I'll give them props on that. It might even be a kit. I know you can buy like dash kits and shit like that for the Mustang. But overall, it just looks stupid in my opinion. Making everything yellow just to match your exterior doesn't, look good. Here's a little list of the shit he's got. I don't feel like reading this. Don't text him. One thing you guys might have seen that I have not pointed out yet is this badass hood scoop. Again, just fully functional, guaranteed. He's probably got some super turbo induction under there. It doesn't look like it's 3M'd onto the hood in this picture at all. It doesn't look tacky. It's just again a street killer right here. V8s, you know, cower in their place while this guy races and wins first place. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. So yeah, if you want to buy a V6 Mustang that's decked out in a bunch of shit, go ahead and hit this guy up because, you know, get it while it lasts. Finally, something fucking beautiful to look at. 2007 Dodge Charger. Well, what? It's a Dodge Charger made to look like a Bentley? What? Oh my god, this thing just screams ghetto. Okay, I'm sorry, this thing just reeks of ghetto. So it's a Dodge Charger convertible made to look like a fucking this thing just screams like I have eye cancer now. I'm sorry, okay? And I'm not making fun of cancer. It's a very serious topic, but still, this thing just is horrible. So we got like 26-inch wheels. Starting from the front, we got this weird conversion kit to make it look like a Rolls Royce or Bentley. My bad, I said Bentley. It's supposed to be a Rolls Royce. Oops. But we got this weird conversion kit made it to look like a Rolls Royce. 26-inch chrome wheels, which, you know, just everyone needs that on a Rolls Royce. That's exactly what they come with from factory. Head on, it doesn't look like a Down syndrome Transformer. It doesn't look like Thomas the Train's retarded stepbrother. Although I will say that the paint is really, you know, shiny and clear. I will give him that. Let's go to the rear. Oh yeah, that looks exactly like a Rolls Royce. 100% looks exactly like one. Those don't look like Charger taillights at all. Has this guy ever seen a Rolls Royce? This looks, oh, my bad. This looks nothing like one. Like it's not even the Chrysler 300. Usually people do it with the Chrysler 300. It's a fucking Dodge Charger, and you made it into a convertible. Fun fact: I've said this in many of my videos before, but I will reinstate it. You cannot cut the roof off of a car that is not a convertible without reinforcing the frame. I'm sorry, you can't do that. The reason why convertibles are heavier than a standard car with a hardtop is because they have to reinforce the frame because the car will flex without the roof. The roof is a very, very important part of the car structure, and if you chop it off, it is going to flex. I guarantee this car flexes, not in a good way. Anyway, but yeah, so this is a great looking car. Go ahead and buy it. It's totally worth $34,000 fucking dollars. Are you shitting me? This guy needs to make up his mind. Is it a fucking Hemi Charger or is it a goddamn Rolls Royce? Come on, 24-inch, well, yeah, 24-inch rims. My bad. I said 26. No, they're 24s. My bad. My bad. Why does he have this right here? Why does he have this little stupid wire cover on his little blinker? Yo, they gotta chill with these pool. Is that nitrous? This bitch has nitrous. Does it really have nitrous though? Or is it just there for looks? Moving on before I develop an eye disease. This is the car that was not revealed this year, sadly. You know, we all saw the Toyota Supra come out and we saw the new GT500, but no one talked about the 2019 Skylude GTR. No one talked about it. This is the most underrated car I've ever seen. So it looks like, you know, Skyline rear end to an extent if you were squinting. Very, very efficient downforce, high performance carbon fiber wing right here with a fart can sticking out the bottom. Obviously, looks very much like something Paul Walker would drive. And then we go to the front. And yeah, it is a Prelude. Which, again, why do people do this? Don't get it, okay? This is worse than making like a fucking GT look like a GT500 or an SS look like a ZL1, or, you know, you guys know all the things. Making a BMW look like an M Sport. This is worse because you're not even in the same goddamn fucking car brand. You're going from a Honda to a Nissan, and you're going from a basic ass Honda to a god of JDM. We got the good old-fashioned roof scoop up here to jerk you off for no reason. The front end, honestly, if this was just a Prelude, it wouldn't be that hideous. But since he's trying to make it look like a Skyline, and it's weird. It's just a really weird car. It looks like he's got a nitrous fogger system, though. At least that's what it looks like to me, but I could be wrong. Right-hand drive, that's like the only redeemable quality of this car. VTEC engine, it's better than the RB26. Why do people do this? It really sucks. It really, really sucks. It's such a disappointment. If I was driving on the street and this thing was 100 yards away, I'd be like, fuck yeah, Skyline. Pull up next to it. Wait a second. That's a fucking Prelude. I'd be so disappointed. This is very, very sad. Can we get a rip in the chat for the Prelude, please? F to pay respects. Anyway, let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here while we can. Last car, 2001 Hyundai Tiburon Project, $1,750. That seems pretty cheap. But then we actually look at the car and then you realize no one wants this fucking hunk of shit. I don't know why people do this to their Hyundai Tiburons. I have no idea why. It's a decent looking car from the get-go, but when you throw a shitty body kit on here that will split the first time you scrape, and you throw suicide doors on it, shit just doesn't start adding up, okay? This is either Bondo or paint. The paint is just like lathered up on here. Did someone take a knife to this car? Really? Like, did they chop through it? I like how he's at least showing everything that's wrong with it and not trying to make it seem like it's a perfect car. I mean, obviously a side skirt is just sitting on the floor. It's not drivable, it sounds like. Love the bodywork right here too. That just looks that looks spot on. Legit spot on, perfect. But yeah, I mean, this is what it looked like at once. I can see you got the snowflake wheels, suicide doors, carbon fiber hood, body kit. It just it doesn't look good though. I mean, this rear bumper just looks funky as shit. It sticks out of the frame, barely, but it still sticks out of the frame. It just looks awkward. As we can see, this was probably a former show car. Now it is just, you know, sitting in someone's shed or barn, you know, waiting to get fixed up. I believe that's even what he said. I was reading it a little bit, but I got bored really quick. But he says that it was a major show winner 10 years ago, and he wants to fix it up and make it a major show winner now, which I guarantee it's not going to be a major show winner now. Even if you get this looking like that, this isn't going to win shows. This is hideous nowadays, okay? Shit. Trends die fast, okay? We all know that. Remember fidget spinners? They're gone. No one likes fidget spinners anymore. Anyway, I don't think he's asking an unreasonable amount for this car. $1,750 seems about right for this hunk of shit. I mean, honestly, if you take off those wheels, I guarantee someone in the hood is probably going to cop them real quick. Those things would look mighty fine on a 2001 Honda Civic for sure. The suicide doors, some people still love that shit. This car just has a very limited demographic, and $1,750, you know, it's not a bad price for this hunk of shit. So I don't know if it runs or anything like that. I'm not going to read all this because I really don't care. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video right here. If you really enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you want to send me some of these posts, send them to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. If you don't join the flock, you finna get the Glock, so you better hit the subscribe button. One of my subscribers told me to say that, so, you know, I said it. I didn't think of that. Turn on the notification bell so you can flock to the videos with every other flocker out there. Until next video, peace.